beat. Beat.
Big up to everyone. I just think that clip is hella funny. That's why I have to play it again. But basically, it's basically to suggest that I have to be back. I have to still do this content. I have to still do this. But big up to everyone. Welcome back to episode number 16 of the show that we like to call the Stretford Chronicles, where we discuss everything Manchester United related throughout the week. So obviously, we've already talked about the Europa League final, and I can't lie, I'm so tired of talking about it and all that type of stuff. But we have some big news today. Some very good news today, I would say, as well, that we are going to get into. Obviously, we're going to talk a little bit about the manager himself. We're going to talk about certain players in our squad. There's going to be a little bit of transfer talk as well, because we have been linked to a couple of players. We'll get everyone's thoughts on that in the chat too, and see if they also what they think about all those type of things. But before we do that, as you can see in the bottom right here, road to 1K. We have to get to 1K soon. I'm trying to do it by the start of next season. So by the start of next season, I want to be at 1K. So there's gonna be a lot of changes as well. So you're definitely gonna see a whole revamp of the whole Chic TV channel. So we're gonna have new thumbnails, new setup. I mean, setup is pretty much gonna be the same, but we're gonna have new thumbnails. We're gonna have new everything, new intro. Some new stuff for the Mud Brothers show. Trust, we are cooking, people. Trust, we are cooking. I got a lot of ideas ready for the summer, and a lot of ideas going into next season. So we are gonna get to that. But today's episode is going to be, as you can tell from the title, Alejandro. Shout out Lady Gaga for playing that Alejandro song as well. I'm back. Do you remember a couple of months ago I was doing that shit? When Chelsea were linked to get Alejandro Garnacho, I am back now in full effect. And I'm here to sell you guys Alejandro Garnacho, not Chelsea, but anybody. Anybody can take him. Anybody can take him. But yeah, today's episode, we're going to discuss a couple of things. Obviously, we're going to get the quotes from David Ornstein as well in terms of what he basically said about this whole like Garnacho thing and all that type of stuff. But before we do that, like I said, subscribe if you haven't already. Run up the likes. I know you guys showed so much love on the previous video that we did, the emergency stream that I had Sunshine and Eddie on as well. Did very good in terms of numbers. I think we hit 50 likes on that stream as well. So make sure you guys run up the likes and keep showing love the way you guys do show love. And let's pretty much get straight to it. So, biggest topic of today, we're going to start off with Alejandro Garnacho. David Ornstein dropped a tweet today. And Warrior J says, do not give Garnacho to us. Also, off topic, did you hear about Sunderland getting promoted? Yes, I did. What an absolute crazy game. Absolute crazy game, I have to say. And I'm happy. I'm happy to see Sunderland in the Premier League. Also, kind of sad because, damn, Sunderland probably going to whoop our ass if we continue to play like this. So yeah. This is another team that we have to worry about. You know, we have to worry about. So it is what it is. Shout out to my bro Lucian. He says Alejandro Garnacho to the bridge is back on, lads. Big up my G Chic. Smash the likes, people. You guys already know. Make sure you guys check out Lucian's channel as well. He does pro clubs. He plays better than what Manchester United can do currently at this moment. So definitely go check out his channel and support him just the way you guys do support me and everybody else. Cool. Let's get to David Ornstein's tweet real quick. Shout out to my bro H every single time. I hope you're all blessed, G. Big day for you tomorrow, dog. Big day for you tomorrow, dog. Big day for you tomorrow, bro. Big day for you. So, hey, I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to your guys' top 4 race and all of that. I am look, H. I am Villa tomorrow. I don't have a Villa kit, but I am Villa tomorrow. But anyways, we're gonna get back to this. Let me share my screen real quick. The big news. The big news. Alejandro Garnacho. Excuse me. Alejandro Garnacho. Where is this? Alejandro Garnacho. Alejandro Garnacho. The guy is being moved on. He's being moved on. As you can see from the tweet, Ruben Amorim informs Manchester United squad he will be in charge next season. So he's going to stay, which I told you was going to happen, even though, you know, we're going to get into all of that. But the big news, of course, is plus he tells Alejandro Garnacho to find a new club. He says, I'm going to cut your water out. Go find a new club. This ain't the place for you no more. You ain't going to start week in, week out. 20 games with like 2 goals or something is unacceptable. You ain't going to be here. I just wish he kept the same energy for the rest of the players too, because he said it happened during the meeting between the Portuguese head coach and the Manchester United players at Carrington training base today. So why is it that it's only Garnacho? Why? So far. Why is it that it is only Garnacho at this moment? But yeah, look, I've waited for times like this. I have waited. I have waited for times like this. Waited for times like this. You know, I thought everything was done. I thought we were all just, you know, screwed. Just finished. No future. None of that type of shit. No happiness for the rest of the summer. But the one bright side that I can say from all of this stuff that has been happening after the Europa League final is simply the fact that these scrubs These scrubs are leaving. These scrubs are leaving. These scrubs are leaving, man. I couldn't be like, bro, I couldn't be any fucking happier. I couldn't be any fucking happier. But yeah, see, Ruben Amorim has informed Alejandro Garnacho that he is going to be leaving, that you don't have a spot at this club, all that type of stuff. I just like, look, initial thoughts, like I said, I just wish he keeps this energy for a lot of the people. I don't think bar Menu, a guy that he doesn't already like, bar Ahmad, bar Euro, bar Mazraoui, bar YG's boy Collier, all these people, everybody else should get the same treatment. Go find another club. This ain't the place for you no more. You've absolutely regressed us as a club. This season was absolutely horrendous, horrific. I don't even have words to describe this type of season that this was. Everybody should have kept this. He should have kept this energy towards everyone. Why is it that we're only hearing that Garnacho is the person that he needs to leave? Now, look, I get it. I kind of understand why he said this, and I think it's a little bit because of Garnacho's comments after the Europa League final. I think Ruben Amorim probably felt a little bit disrespected. I don't think disrespected actually is the right word. I would say like he got the ick or those type of things because you just lost a Europa League final. Instead of giving some sort of accountability, like, hey, I haven't been the best this season. I am sorry for scoring 2 goals in 20 games. I am sorry for having 3 out of 10 performances consistently. Instead of all of that accountability, this guy just comes out and says, I've only got 20 minutes today. I only got 20 minutes today. I should have played more. I've been playing every single game up until this final. I should have got more. This is what he said. And this is the type of ego that we have at our club. This guy has the ego of Cristiano Ronaldo, but he has the footballing ability of an old-aged Victor Moses. What are we doing? He has the football ability of Oberton. You might remember Oberton at Man United. Oberton. He has the footballing ability of Oberton, but he has the ego of a young Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo, at least when he was young, had something to him. Talent. Look at the way people used to talk about him at the club. Look at the way rivals used to talk about him at the club. Look at him just every single time he picked up the ball, the guy had just magic on his feet. Magic. And then we have this scrub right here, who, by the way, him and his brother, oh my goodness, bro. Oh my goodness. Him and his fucking brother. They need to be sent to Dagestan and you just forget about them. You know the bar that Khabib said all the time? Send them to Dagestan and forget. Or who Islam said it, I'm pretty sure. Send them to Dagestan and forget. And that's exactly what we need to do right here. Send them to Dagestan and forget about them. Simple as that. Because both of these guys have been absolute parasites to our club. Earlier on this season, these guys were leaking lineups, talking about, oh, I don't understand. He did the same thing earlier on this season. I don't know if you men remember this. He did the same exact thing earlier on this season, where he said lineups are being leaked. His brother would come out and talk about, oh, why is Garnacho not in the lineup? This and that. This guy fucking bleached his hair before a final. You didn't even start. The guy bleached his hair before a final, and he didn't even start. So I don't know. Like, look, again, people, this needed to happen. This needed to happen sooner or later. And the only positive side that I can take from any of this is the fact that a lot of these scrubs are being linked to leave. They're being linked to leave. And that is the best thing that could honestly happen in this absolute nightmare of a season so far. A lot of people have been talking about this. And you know what it is? I think I think succumbed to this as well. A lot of people have been saying that they would have taken a season like this, that they would have taken us losing the Europa League. I've heard some fans say they would have taken us losing the FA Cup final last year in order for some of these guys to go, in order for us to have a big big reset at the club. And a reset at the club is needed because let's be honest, I don't rate this manager, right? I've said this from time to time. I don't like some of the decisions that he's made. I don't like simply the fact that the guy can't win 2 games in a row. I don't simply like the fact that this squad is not 16th to 17th place, yet he has achieved 16th place, could possibly achieve 17th place tomorrow. Could. We might not get 40 points, right? The thing, though, is that our problems run deeper than the manager. Our problems run deeper than a manager appointment. It doesn't matter who comes to our club. Genuinely, it doesn't. I think certain top quality managers could come into our club and probably do the best as getting us in maybe top 4, top 6. Even that could be a reach with this squad. The most important thing is a reset, a reshuffle of everything. All these players, this squad, all of that type of stuff. We have guys who played in the final who've been here for 10 plus years. Luke Shaw signed for us in 2014-15, if I'm not wrong, or 2015-16. I'm pretty sure that's when he signed for us. So Luke Shaw has been at our club for 10 years, and he's done fuck all. He's had 18 months of good performances, and he's absolute scammed a living. Scammed a living. 10 years getting paid the wage that he does. Can you imagine how much fucking money that is? And he's just been scamming. Everyone likes to say that, we scam our way to finals and, trophies and all that stuff. And I don't disagree. We do. We have. In the last couple of years, the amount of finals that we've gotten to, 10 finals in a row or some shit? 10 finals in the last 10 years, not in a row, sorry. 10 finals in the last 10 seasons. It's crazy. It's crazy. But the real scamming are these players. These guys are doing the real scamming at our club. Stealing off a living. Taking money from hardworking people who go to these games, who pay, to travel. Shout out to people like Time to Shine. This guy goes to all these games because he loves the club. He loves the club. And guys like Luke Shaw are out here scamming. Exactly. Proper con artist. Big up Prime as well. Big up Sai as well. Proper con artist. Simple as that. Proper con artist. And then our club at the same time too. Our board. You know what I found out? Manchester United told the fans, the season ticket holders, that they had to renew their season ticket before the Europa League final. A day before the Europa League final, they told all season ticket holders that is when they need to renew it. Before our Europa League final, which we ended up fucking losing anyways. And then Spurs, on the other hand, told all Spurs ticket season holders that they can renew it after the Europa League final. Oh, fucking hell, dude. Fucking hell. But yeah, listen, Garnacho, it's about fucking time this guy goes. I'm so sick and tired of seeing his performances. I'm so sick and tired of seeing this ego that he has. All these other things, right? These intangibles, things that don't really matter on the pitch. Stuff like ego, stuff like, his, attitude and all that type of stuff. Whatever. It's like you can give that a bly or all those type of things, whatever, right? But on pitch performances, on field performances, he's been nowhere near it. The whole thing of Garnacho's good off the bench isn't even a thing anymore. Do you remember Ten Hag's first season when this guy was consistently coming off the bench? There were games where he was actually winning us games. I remember he came off the bench against Fulham and he scored the winner. There were a lot of games that he was coming off the bench and he was proving to be a difference. That's not even a thing anymore. He doesn't even look like a threat then. When you have fresh legs, this and that, all that type of stuff goes out the window when Garnacho is looking to be on the pitch. Brought him on in 20 minutes in the Europa League final, and listen, I didn't entirely agree with any player, any attacking player that we had in that moment to be brought on in the 70th minute. I'm not gonna sit here and say that I don't even though I hate Garnacho and don't like him and I want him gone, that we shouldn't have brought him on at all. It's a cup final. We needed to basically bring on every attacking player that we had. Every attacking player. So the fact that he was brought on in 20 minutes and did fuck all, again, just further proves my point. Further proves my point. We're cooked. We're cooked. But let me get into some questions real quick. Sheik, realistically, how many players you think leave the squad? Look, let's actually go down because I've seen a list of outgoings. You know what? I might actually just go through. We could actually just do that. We could just go through the United squad, and I'll tell you exactly who I think needs to go, and realistically, who I think will go. Realistically. Okay, let's do this. Good question, Warrior J. And big up to you as well, every single time. Shout out to Donna Cullen. She says, Wagwan, Mr. Sheik. I am no longer ordinary Donna. I am trophy winner Donna. Congratulations to you. Congratulations to you. No, I actually don't support the Yankees. I don't support no baseball team. I just wear these hats because they're cool. Because, yeah, I just wear them because they're cool. That's really it. That's really it. But cool. Let's break this down real quick. Collier, you about after the stream? Nah, bro. I gotta go to work like right after this. Right after this, bro. I just seen your message. I have to go right after this. But cool. Realistically, right? Let's be honest. Neither of these guys, probably Tom Heaton's leaving. Neither of these guys are leaving. Onana's probably not going to leave. As much as I want him to go, he's not going to leave. I just don't think they're going to go out and sign a goalkeeper when we have to sign so many other important positions. We got linked to Mike Magnon today, by the way. I don't know how true these links are, but we got linked to him today, and I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan, personally. I think there's better goalkeepers out there for a lesser price. I feel like they're going to try to sell him for a lot. I don't know what his price tag probably is, but I'm not a fan. I don't think they will. That's the thing is, like, I just don't think they will. I just don't think they will because I feel like they're going to prioritize other positions. Even though I think the goalkeeper is a big priority. Big priority. But I just don't think they're going to do it. Big up Daniel. He says, up to Chelsea's birthday tomorrow. Hopefully, I'll be going to the Chelsea game. Big up, Sheik. Big up to you every single time, bro. And happy early birthday to you. If I'm not able to talk to you tomorrow and wish you a happy birthday, happy early birthday to you today, bro. Everyone wish Dan a happy birthday in the chat. Early happy birthday. And hope you have a great day. And just for agendas, I hope Chelsea lose. I hope they do. So it is what it is. I hope you have a great birthday, but I hope Chelsea lose. Anyways. It's not like, look, I'm just like, it's a color thing. It's not a color thing though. It's like I want a proper goalkeeper. I'm tired. I'm tired. I want proper goalkeepers. I just want goalkeepers who can do the basics, which is save. Not like, yeah, not just for like whatever the shit that they be doing right now. Like, I'm tired of this, bro. Genuinely tired of this. But cool. Let's just get back to it. Bayindir, probably not going to leave. Onana, probably not going to leave. Lindelof, bye. See you. Fuck off. Because I'm sick and tired of your ass too. Sitting there on the bench trying to fight with people and he gets booked in the final. Like, shut up. It's not like you were doing you guys seen like that clip of the weekend that's been going around? Shut up. Like, shut the fuck up. Like, whatever the fuck Weekend was saying. That's me to Victor Lindelof when he was fucking shouting. Whoever he was shouting at on the bench. That was me. But Victor Lindelof, I know his contract's running out, so he's for sure leaving. Mazraoui, stay. He's going to stay. De Ligt is going to stay. I don't know if Harry Maguire is going to leave. I've not heard no links about him, to be honest. Realistically, I've not heard any links about him. Malacia probably leaves, realistically. I think Luke Shaw will probably leave, realistically. Johnny Evans will probably leave, realistically. Christian Eriksen is going to leave because they're not renewing his contract. Casemiro, I don't know, to be honest, because he is on very, very high wages, and I still like him. I still think he should be here next season because we've seen what happened when, Ruben Amorim wasn't playing Casemiro, and then we got better performances from him when he started to play him, even though overall team has been shit. But him specifically, He did his thing. And he was a player that you could rely on, not so much in the final, but he was a player that you could rely on in games. And you could see his quality still. Yeah, we don't do the best by leaving him on an island whenever we go up against certain teams and certain midfields. But I still think there's a player still there. The football hasn't left him. Like Jamie Carragher was trying to tell him. The football ain't left him. So, yeah. Jamie Carragher can fuck off. Mason Mount, as much as I want him to go, I want him to go yesterday. He's not going to leave because this is Ruben Amorim's guy. It is literally, I can see it in his eyes. Shout out The Weeknd as well again. I can see it in his eyes. In your eyes, I see there's something burning inside you. That's the shit that Ruben Amorim be telling Mason Mount. Bruno Fernandes, look, this is a very, very interesting one. And I think people need to look into this because I think it will come to a point where there's going to be a clash between Ruben Amorim and between Ineos. Because I think what Ineos need to do is definitely pull the plug. Cash in when you can. Cash in when you can. Pull that plug and get rid of him. I remember I was talking about this to H and all the guys in the group chat. When Liverpool got rid of Coutinho, they did a complete reset of their entire team. They ended up signing Salah. They ended up signing Van Dijk. Oh, I think Van Dijk was actually, yeah, they ended up signing Van Dijk. They ended up signing all these other players, right? And then they went on to a Champions League final, ended up winning a Champions League final the year after that. Went on to win a Premier League, all that type of stuff. Now, I'm not saying that you get rid of Bruno and we go and start challenging and I expect us to all start challenging. No, that's absolutely out of this realm. Absolutely out of this realm. But a sale for Bruno Fernandes, who, by the way, is not a £100 million player or euro player. He is not. He's simply not. But the fact that he's about 31 years old and Saudi Arabia are looking to pay that amount of money for him, take the deal, bro. Take the deal. Take the deal. It's a no-brainer. You can use this to reset, to actually have money going into this transfer window, because in a little bit, I am going to discuss the financial fucking shit that we're in. And I know everyone says this, United have money, all that type of stuff. I'm not going to lie, guys. It's not looking like that now. It really, really isn't. Because we still owe so much money in transfer fees that we still have to pay installments on. I think it's like 300 million, YG was saying it. We've been fined and we have to pay people millions for missing out on European football, for missing out on Champions League, Premier League merit, this and that, all that type of stuff. We have to pay so much money. So we're actually losing a shit ton of money. That's why. Why do you think Sir Jim was making everyone get their season tickets before the Europa League final? Why? Because we're actually broke. We are losing money. Like week in, week out. I heard he got laid. He laid off 200 jobs the other day. 200 jobs. Like 200 jobs he's laying off. So, bro, we got a lot of work to do. But again, going back to my point, Bruno Fernandes needs to go. We need to capitalize on this 100 million player. He's not a 100 million player, bro. Like, I don't think there'll come a time. No European club is going to pay 100 million for this guy. Nobody. So Saudi's there, take it, because they've got bread. For them, 100 million is like $20, like $20 or 20 pounds. They don't care about that shit. So go and get this deal done. Get him wrong. Get him wrong. Like, get him gone. What am I saying? Get him gone. Get him gone. Get him gone. So realistically, it's one of those things where I personally think it could happen. I think because of how bad our season's gone, because of the shit that's been happening at our club, culture reset, there's going to be a lot of fan voiced opinions. Tomorrow is going to be a very, very big day because I feel like a lot of fans are going to get him wrong. Excuse me. Yeah. I was just yapping. But yeah, I think tomorrow is going to be a big day in terms of how the fans are going to treat the team. I think there's going to be a lot of boos. I think there's going to be a lot of people who don't show up, and that's what needs to happen. This is how you get a reaction out of the people upstairs, and then they would be forced to make a decision like this because they have to. In terms of transfer fees and all that type of stuff, look, I'm hearing Cunha and Delap is our budget. It is. So it's like it's one of those things where we need to sell players. We need to. And there's a lot of them that are going to go anyways. Anthony is going to leave. Scott McTominay, who's on loan, is definitely going to leave. Or did Scott McTominay already, did he get sold? He got sold. So he already got sold. Anthony is going to leave. Jadon Sancho is probably going to leave. Marcus Rashford is probably going to leave. Garnacho looks like he's going to leave. Rasmus Højlund, I fucking hope he leaves. Because, yeah, like he's got to fucking go. What's up, Taza, bro? I sent you the link. Yeah, if you want to join, pull through. We'll get your thoughts on everything as well. But yeah, there's going to be a lot of outgoings. So we need to be on it, bro. We need to be on it. And look, if I just, be a little bit generous in terms of transfer fees, right? These guys that I just mentioned, forget 100 million. If we can just spend or sell Bruno for, I'll say even 80. Let's say 70 or 80 to a Saudi club. I don't care. It's not even 100, 70 to 80, right? So that's 70. I ain't like flawless because I can actually do good math. 70 for Bruno. Eriksen's leaving on a free. Who else did I mention? None of these guys I think are going to be sold for amount of money. They're all going to be. They're also probably going to go on a free. If we do try to get rid of Harry Maguire, I don't think it's going to happen because I feel like Ruben Amorim likes him and he's probably going to keep him or whatever. Even though I fucking disagree with that shit so much, but 70 million for Bruno. Let's say Rasmus Højlund goes for 30 or 20 or 30. That's 100 million by just those two players. Alejandro Garnacho, let's say he goes for 20 or 30. That's 20 million for him. 120 right there. Let's say Sancho, by the benefit of the doubt, even though I think he should go for a lot more, but just by the benefit of the doubt, being generous, he goes also for 30. That means we're at 150. Then Anthony goes for another 30. That's 160. So just by these players, we've generated 160 million. On top of the money that we currently already have, that they're saying that we have for Cunha and for Delap. So that's two players that we've got in by 60. Delap is release clauses around 20 million. So we've spent 80. And then if we end up selling those players, we still have 80 million left to spend. Now, I'm not saying go out there and get the best of the best and the top players right now, because let's just be real. Why would they want to come here? Why would they? Why would they want to join this club, right? I think what we need to do is do smart signings. There are Ryan Cherkys out there who are 20 million. Like Liverpool, as much as I hate, 30 million, cool. So we'll just say 90. 90 and we're left with 70 million. So we still have 70 million left. There are players out there that you can get. In 70 million, you can still go out there and get 3 to 4 players. Be smart with your deals. I thought the way that they did some of the deals in the summer, even though I gave the window a 5 out of 10, were still good. But the reason why I gave the window a 5 out of 10 was because I think we didn't get enough attacking quality, which fucking showed. Because we haven't even scored 45 goals. By the way, we're sitting at 42. And to match my prediction of 45 goals, we have to at least score 3 versus Villa tomorrow. Are we going to score 3 versus Villa tomorrow? No. It's not going to happen. So it's one of those type of things where I said the window was a 5 out of 10 because of attacking quality. Although the business for Mazraoui, the business we did for De Ligt, the business for Xerxes, the deal for Euro. Don't forget, we went up against Real Madrid for Euro. And you know what happens when you go up against Real Madrid. It's normally a losing battle. Normally. And the fact that he joined us over Real Madrid, had to give them plaudits for that. Because I think he's been one of our best players this season. Euro. After that Southampton game, he turned everything around. And he's been quality. And the final, yes, this and that, I don't think he was really at fault for a lot of things. He did his shit. But, yeah, bro. It's absolute peak. Gotta welcome my bro, Taza, in the building. What you saying, Taza, bro? How's everything going?
Hey, what up, man? How y'all doing?
What up? Hey, man, it's your time to cook. because I know what you gotta say about all these guys, bro. But yeah, Alejandro Garnacho has been told by Ruben Amorim that he's gotta go. Your thoughts, bro? Your thoughts?
Thoughts? Is it possible to celebrate after what we went through on Wednesday? Like, is that even like a thing?
I'm trying to celebrate, bro. I'm trying to celebrate. I'm trying,
bro.
I
Here's the
genuinely am.
thing with Garnacho, bro. When he first joined, I fucking hated the way Sancho was playing, so I was like tolerating him.
Yeah,
So it was because it was just a breath of fresh air. He was coming on as a sub, doing something here and there, but bro, ever since last season, the start of last season, they gave him the 17 shirt. This guy has been awful. He's been awful. He's an awful player, and he has the ego of like even Ronaldo didn't have an ego like this at this age. Like
bro, he didn't.
it's insane. Ronaldo developed an ego after he fucking did what he did in the Prem. Hey, what up, Eddie, man?
Yeah, what's up, Eddie? If you want the link, I'll send it to you as well, Eddie. Let me know, bro. I got you,
bro. Yeah, 100%. Big up Eddie, man. Big up the
Big
chat.
up Eddie every single time. Big up Joel as well. But
bro,
yeah, you're right, bro. 100%.
It's crazy. Like this guy is such an awful player. Like he's so bad. Like thing is like people are either guys like him, young players, they're very inconsistent. This guy's just consistently bad. He does the same things over and over.
Yeah,
it's like he has nothing and he has no skill moves. Like how are you a winger at Manchester United? How did he? I don't know how this guy got so far in football without any sort of skills. Like he just does a step over and cuts in, or step over and goes left.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
no bad. No bad.
That's his game, bro. How are you that bad? I don't understand. His shot selection is awful. His ball striking is awful. He doesn't have a brain. He's offside almost all the time. I don't understand what this guy does, how he got this far, but hey man, it is what it is. Bums get through in football a lot. So
again, it goes back to our recruiting. Like it goes back to the people upstairs because we've enabled this. Like they've enabled this. They've allowed him to have performances like this and just not hold him accountable for those type of things, So it's like it's been a shit show, like from obviously the people upstairs, but also it's just like looking at this player, bro. Like you're so right. Like this guy has no bag. The fact that he makes the same decisions every single game and he doesn't learn from it. Like we all know this. When people play basketball, high school level or like college level, all those type of things, watching film is a big thing. Like watching back your games is a big thing. And I'm sure they do it. Like there's no way that they're getting paid for millions. They don't do simple shit like just watching your games back. So I don't understand how even in training, like if I was the manager, I'd go up to him and be like, listen, I saw your game. Let's go watch your game. These are the things that you need to improve on. I need to see you making better decisions in training. And we go forward from that. If I don't see you making better decisions in training, you're not going to play. Simple as that. But this hasn't happened. This happened with this manager. This manager has done it. The previous manager has done it. And basically since he's been here, there hasn't been any sort of improvement at all. And it's like, bro, like cockiness does go a long way, but it's not even that. It's just like the guy has, like Taz said, the guy has a massive, massive ego. The fact that you're having a massive ego after the shit show season that we've had, and you've been a massive part of this season as well. Like no accountability you took after this Europa League final. All I would have been okay with was like, listen, I hate this guy anyways, but it would have been okay if you just came out and said, listen, we've had a terrible season. I need to be held accountable. Like I haven't had the best of seasons. I need to, look at everything, assess everything and all that type of stuff. No, this guy comes out and says, I've been playing every single game up until the final. I don't understand why I got 20 minutes. I don't. So this is what I'm talking about. Like this is the mentality that we had. If this guy was playing around the likes of Roy Keane and all these personalities that we had at our club previously, he wouldn't even be here right now. They'd be throwing shoes at him. He'd be getting beat up in the dressing room, bro. Because that type of shit is just not allowed. And it's just not acceptable.
He wouldn't last in training. Bro, did you hear? Bro. So I just recently watched this podcast with Patrice Evra, and he was talking about how they were used to destroy kids in training. Like, whenever a new kid would come up, they would just hit him. Like, Nani, there's a story of Nani at Anfield when he broke his leg and his bone was sticking out. Yeah. And he was crying at Anfield. They said that we didn't give a shit that his bone was sticking out. We just couldn't wait till the next day in training where we would just kick the shit out of him. That's the type of mentality we had at this club. That's the reason I became a United fan, because of guys like that. Now we have bums like this, and we're giving him the song for Ronaldo, Viva Garnacho. Holy bro, this is like
our fan base as well, bro. It's our fan base as well.
It's malpractice. It's organizational malpractice at the highest level. But it is what it is. I couldn't give a shit. All that's in the past. I mean, at this moment, like, there's no point to dwell on the past, bro. You just got to look to the future. And the only good thing he's gonna give United, he's gonna go for upwards of 50 million pounds because that's just the market.
That's just the market right now. Yeah.
And that's not what he's worth. Don't get me wrong. He's not worth more than 5 million at the
he's not worth a nickel, bro. Like, fucking hell.
Bro,
this guy's like, for real. So shit.
Exactly, right? But he's gonna go for that much because that's just what the market is, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that's gonna give us a lot of financial. It's gonna pull us out of a lot of shit. Like, that's gonna help make up for the Champions League revenue we lost by not winning the Europa League and stuff like that. Bro. So that's gonna help us a lot because it's pure profit. This guy came through the academy, right? It's pure profit, 50 million. It allows us to spend 3-4 times that in terms of PSR.
Like, I think we basically he came from he was part of Atletico Madrid's youth project, and then we basically got him. And I remember that time, like, he was he won like the youth FA Cup or whatever, scored a goal and all that type of shit. And then we promoted him basically to like the first team and all. But yeah, you're right. It would be pure profit for a player like him. Another guy. Yeah, Bruno would be too.
Exactly. I was just about to say 125 million for Bruno. Hey man, you know what, Bruno? You right. The situation's not good here, bro. The money's
I don't know how like
Al Hilal.
I don't know how true this is, but this just came out 9 minutes ago that we are thinking about actually like his offer and all that type of stuff. There's a big possibility that Bruno can leave. And I said this earlier too. Like, look, this is gonna be an instance where it's gonna be a clash between Ruben Amorim and Ineos, and Ineos need to just be cutthroat when it comes to this shit, bro. Like, I don't like Ineos. Like, of course, right? Ever since they've come in, we have all our opinions on them. But in terms of like how our season's gone and the shit show that it has, I give the example of like Coutinho. They didn't think twice about FSG didn't think twice about selling Coutinho, and they sold him for 140 million. And then look at the squad that they ended up rebuilding, and they started competing after that. Like, they went to a Champions League final 2 years in a row and ended up winning one of them too. And one of the ones that they played was against a super Real Madrid team, which, let's just be honest, I don't think anyone was beating at that time. So it's like this is what we need. And Ruben Amorim likes this guy. I know he does. It's Portuguese, all that type of stuff. The way he's talked about him like this season and stuff as well. But Ineos needs to be cutthroat. They have to pounce on this type of deal, bro. Because 100 million, let's be honest, he's not worth 100 million. No European club is going to pay 100 million for a 31-year-old guy, bro. They're not going to. No matter how good you think he is, world class, all that type of stuff, whatever people like to say, it's not going to happen. So the only way that this does happen is if a Saudi club does come in, and they have, and they're inquiring about it. So I don't even think we should be thinking twice, bro. Like, if there's any way that we
here's the thing, right?
Yeah, go ahead.
Here's the thing, right? With every time a team gets taken over, right? A sports franchise. You look across all sports.
Yeah.
That new regime always wants their own poster boy. Bruno is the poster boy of the old regime, right? The Glazers, boom, 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 Myrtle, whatever, Woodward, all that, right? They want their own guy. There's a reason, right? Chelsea, they sacked Tuchel and got Graham Potter. Like, no one in their right mind. I know Tuchel's not all that. No one in their right mind could tell me Graham Potter is an upgrade on Tuchel. And especially with the season they were having, they weren't even like that bad. They weren't doing anything. He just came off a Champions League quarterfinal where they almost went to Madrid and beat them, right?
Beat them, yeah.
Every ownership, they want their own mark on it because that's the whole thing, bro. These billionaires, they want their ego. You look across anything. Look at
Denver right now, like, when these guys have come in, they've made Cole Palmer the poster boy of their club.
Exactly, right? They want their own manager. They want their own poster boy because they want credit. Oh, they got it. And especially with the way modern football is and modern football fans, they're like, because these managers and directors get praised that much. Oh, these guys, Myrtle madness. I remember that was a thing back in the day. Like, it's a culture. It's a culture now. For some reason, I don't know. I did not even know back when I first became a United fan. I didn't know who the sporting director was. It's just the culture nowadays, right? It is what it is. So these guys like to be praised. So they want their own guys and they want to be praised for it. And they want their own stamp on things. So that's why I think, especially considering financial reasons, because who's your biggest sellable assets at this point? It is Bruno and it is Garnacho. Yeah, that is the main thing. Like, people are gonna say Mainu, but Mainu's not had the best season yet, and he's still young. He's Meg through and through. He's I'd say less likely to leave than those two, right?
Yeah,
those are only 3 really sellable assets. So you sell them because they're in a fucking deep shit. And Emram clearly doesn't rate more than half the squad. No matter what I think about the manager, whatever you think about the manager, he doesn't like the squad, right? So he's going to change it. The reports have been that he's going to change it. Bruno is the first step to do that. Talk about this big change, this revolution. Bruno's been a part of that. Been a part of the reason we've been so shit for the past 6-7 years. People call him a United legend, like, but you know what? Let them think that he's all that good. Pay up, give us the money. That's what we're after. He's a United legend. Give me $100 million, I'll call him a United legend. He's a United legend for the amount of money he's gonna get us, bro. We bought Bruno for what, 50-60 million? And something like that's gonna be a lot of profit. That's gonna be a lot of profit as well. So financially, we're gonna be better. All this talk, oh, United are not gonna spend money. We hear that every summer, but we actually can go out and spend it correctly. Guys like Cunha, the lap on 30 million. Obviously, he's not good enough alone. But you start making these strides. The other day I read that we're interested in Turkey, 25 million. Like,
no brainer.
We shouldn't even think twice about this. Just go, like 25 million.
Just go and do it.
Nothing. Peanuts. Like, go. Boom.
And it's like we went up against Turkey, and Turkey caused us fucking problems when we played against Lyon, bro, in the Europa League. And it's like, I'm sitting there, if I'm part of that board, and I'm just like, yo, it's a no-brainer. Just look at the way he played against us. And he's clearly fit for this league too. And people like to talk about attitude, ego, all that type of stuff. That stuff you can coach. That stuff you can fix. Like, it's not like he's just going to come with ego and it's just going to be ego and attitude and all that stuff all the time. No. Like, it's one of those type of things where, like, bro, like you said, these are no-brainers. Like, what are we doing, bro? Yeah. Like, generally, what are we doing?
The only thing that gives me some sort of hope, even though how embarrassing, let me repeat that, how utterly embarrassing that this season has been.
The season's been,
right? Yeah. Our links all make sense. Like, sometimes, like last season, bro, we were linked. We like in previous seasons, we're linked with some weird ass people, right? But these links make sense. Cunha, regardless of what system you play, bro, that's a good football player. Good football players adapt to any system, any style of play. That's one. Delap, 30 million, young striker, that's good, bro. He's prem proven, although it's been one season, but for 30 million, that's nothing. In today's market, 30 million is like 10 million back in the day, bro.
Back in the day, take that. Not for real.
Turkey, 25 million, makes sense. This Argentinian kid we're apparently interested in. Sure, fuck it. The Franco something, what is his name? Monstro.
I haven't even heard of this guy, to be honest.
You haven't, bro.
I haven't. I've been seeing nothing. Damn.
We've been interested in this Argentinian kid, right? Like, guys like that. And then we're interested in midfielders. That's what we really need, bro. The engine that runs this fucking system and any system in football is the midfield. That's where we just need to find a long-term new midfield partner. That's it. And I think the guy for that could be what's his face? If we could get enough funds, the Brighton kid. What's his name?
Baliba?
Yeah, Baliba.
Yeah.
How do you say his name? Like, guys like that, bro. Just young, energetic, high octane midfielders. That's what we need. Yeah.
No, I hear you, bro. And I want to mention this as well, bro. Like, we need to go away from, first of all, Ineos need to fucking stop listening to what the fans do, bro. Have your own fucking decisions. Like, just because people are, they make all these like cult heroes and all that type of stuff, and they're singing fans like they're singing names and stuff of all these players. I get it. It's because they know that if they keep these players, they're gonna sell shirts and they're gonna still generate all this money and stuff because the fans clearly like these players. I think we need to go away from that, bro. The moment a club starts listening to what the fans have to say, this is gonna be the result. Our season that we've had is gonna be the result. Go out there and actually do your job. Scout, bro. Scout and do your job. And there's a lot of, like, I keep saying this. If we give a guy like Steve, if we give Kaneki one of our transfer windows, they'd do wonders. They actually would. Like, they would go out there and actually get deals done for certain prices, all that type of stuff, and just move like how, scouting departments and stuff need to move. What we do, though, is, like, we always just try to go after, like, big names. And look, you might disagree on this. I currently think we don't need to entirely go on big names, bro. I think where we are currently as a club, in terms of just how low we are, bro, is that we need to just, like, I've been saying this, just go out and get some Prem-proven players. Not all Prem-proven players. Go out and get some Prem-proven players just based off of the fact that there's a scenario that Ruben Amorim's not going to be here next season. He might not even reach 2026, right? I don't want to be stuck with back three system players who are just, equipped to play in a back three, because it's just going to be the same problem again. Instead, you go out and get Prem-proven players who've been in the Premier League, who can play to a certain level in the Premier League. And if that scenario does turn out to be the way that it does, it's not like we're sitting here and like, oh, we have to get rid of all these guys and we have to get now a manager who plays in, like, they're going to go out and get a manager who plays a back four system. And then now we're just stuck with players who can't play in a back four system. Like, that shouldn't be the thing. Go out there and actually get talent. Talent is what we need to start off.
The thing is, modern football, there's system players and then there's just football players.
Talented players, exactly.
Players. Just get football, bro. Like talented, like football, same thing, right? Bro, just get good players. It's not that hard. Good players adapt to anything. Just get good football players. That's it. That's all you have to do. Get good football players, and especially if pursued to the Prem. That what does that mean, right? Some might ask. You're technically good. You have half a brain on you, and you're athletic. Unfortunately, the Premier League, you just need athleticism. That's all it is. Yeah, it's a PNP. It's athleticism. That's what you need. That's why you see guys like Casemiro kind of struggle in the Premier League, but you go into European games, this guy's a fucking best player on the pitch.
Yeah, he's like
it's not like, oh, he becomes retarded in the weekend and in during the week he's this amazing player. No, he's the same player. It's just different leagues. It just works differently. Like McTominay, he was an average player in the Premier League.
I was just gonna say McTominay right now.
He's killing it in the Serie A because he's dominating physically. That's it. He's dominating physically the rest of the league. He's just physically so much stronger than them. And that's why he's killing it. That's why you guys see guys like that. When guys like Højlund, they were freaking killing it physically in Serie A. In the Prem, he's nothing. The Prem is all about athleticism. You have to get athletic players. Like Declan Rice, this guy is nothing special, bro. Nothing special technically, nothing like that.
Definitely not
a really good athlete.
Yeah.
He's a really good athlete. He can run. He has an engine. He's just a really good athlete, and that's why he succeeds. You look at all the top players in the Prem, they're all really good athletes. Salah, amazing athlete. Like all of these guys. KDB, people think he's this maestro. Bro, KDP is way more PNP than people think. This guy with power. That's why he dominated the Prem.
Just look at all these like great players that we've seen like in the past too, like just Manchester City as well, like Yaya Toure, the fucking physical, absolute beast, bro. Like absolute beast. Obviously, he had the talent that he had on the ball too, but then just his athleticism as well. He would bully midfields.
Bro, look at
Rodri. Bully midfields. Rodri,
he's a prime example. This guy, people call him the best player in the Prem, right? It's because, bro, physically, he's a monster. He's a monster physically. No one can compete with his power. No one.
100%. It's a good comment right here too.
That's what that is.
He says Turkey has probably more talent than Wirtz, and he's 25 million. It's an absolute disgrace if we don't at least try to get him. Exactly. Turkey was Liverpool's main target in terms of their 10. I remember seeing reports that Turkey would have preferred going to Liverpool too. Of course, like why would you want to come to us over Liverpool who just won a league title? You're going to compete next year. You're going to play in the Champions League. All those type of things, right? But now that they've gone on and got Wirtz, who's going in for Turkey? And I don't know if you guys know this. Lyon are in a very big financial situation right now where they have to sell players. If they don't sell players, they get relegated. Like I literally read about this like a couple of weeks ago that Lyon have to sell players. So it's like, again, why are we taking so long? Why is it that we're not even linked or inquired about this deal? Like we haven't even spoken.
No, we are.
To Lyon. Oh, we have. Okay. So
yeah, bro. What's his face? Pletigo, Pletigo. Yeah. He said it. He's like, United. I'll pull up the tweet right here. Turkey United.
You can share your screen if you want as well, or you can send it to me. I'll share it if you want. Whatever.
Put it in this chat.
Yeah. Like good. I was literally just gonna take this example too. Greenwood, right? Mason Greenwood. Whatever you want to say about Mason Greenwood, cool, right? Mason Greenwood, after all the shit that happened, took a year off of football. A year. You know how much a year off of football can affect you as a player?
Crazy. And
this guy came back like nothing happened. He's still banging goals left and right. Why? Because he's a talented player. Simple as that. He's a talented player who has the IQ, all those type of things, has the eye for goal, all of that. When he was at our club, people were talking about he was the best striker of the ball at our club. At the age that he was like 18 or 19, and guys at our club were saying that he was like the best attacker at our club, and it showed. Like it showed some of the goals that he scored, all of that. Now all of the situation, all that type of stuff that happened with Mason Greenwood, whatever, right? But it's like my example is that the guy's taken a year off of football and he's still doing his thing. Big up YG as well, bro. Every single time. Big up to you, bro.
Yep.
What are you saying, YG? What are you saying, YG?
Hey, what up,
What's
man?
going on? You guys good?
Yeah, man. Doing. I mean, good is like.
Hey, man. We're chilling, bro. We're chilling.
We're chilling. I mean, good after. I guess you
just say the players, and I thought, yeah, fuck it, I'm joining in, bro. I need to support some players as well.
Nah, I hear you, but yeah, go on. Your thoughts, YG. Floor's yours about this whole Garnacho thing.
Garnacho thing. The ego. I see where he's coming from, but I don't see where he's coming from. You've been a prick all season. I hear it, but to throw your manager under the bus, under the cosh as well, saying how shit we were. Why not say that during the season? You pussy. You absolute fucking pussy. Yeah. And then secondly, Amrin's a bitch as well. How he lets his players talk to him like that, and then he fires back with some snappy comments about how they played before. Why not fucking bring it out before? That relationship's done.
Hey, done. Pull up this tweet. Pull up this tweet. I just sent it. The Ferguson way one.
Fucking bastards.
Pull up this tweet. That's crazy.
This like the recent one you put, right? The Ferguson one?
Yeah, the most recent one.
Let's see, one sec. Yeah, I'm seeing reports also that Ruben Amorim told Garnacho to leave in front of the entire squad.
Yeah, that's literally what I just.
Literally, that's what you sent. Yeah. Let's.
Pull that up. I actually want to see that.
Yeah.
Why are you wasting Hudlin? Yeah, fucking bring me that 6'9" giant, bro. Fucking put him up.
Okay, so by the way, this Ferguson way guy, I don't fucking like him at all because he put. I think there was a tweet that he put saying like it was an absolute disgrace what like Ruben Amorim did or whatever. Fuck you, bro. But he's saying, look, sources with knowledge of the matter speaking anonymously to protect relationships indicate Amorim addressed players at the club's Carrington training ground on Saturday to inform them of his own plans, and in front of the group of those for Garnacho. So this guy told in front of the whole team, Garnacho, you can fuck off. That's what he told in front of the whole fucking team.
Good.
Hey, good. But I'm like, what about the rest? What about the rest? What about the rest of the guys?
Fucking bums at Hoyland, who's still fucking
like, how are you gonna sit there with your straight face and tell Garnacho? Like, I'm not saying that he shouldn't have told Garnacho. My point is that how can you keep the same energy for Garnacho, but there are other bums at our club who've done the same thing, and you're not saying anything to them? Like, genuinely though, bro.
Bro, like, he is though. Let's be real. We just don't. This one's just the most public. I genuinely think, bro. Let's be real. Look at our team. I don't know if you could pull up a squad or not.
Yeah, I had it up. Yeah.
Pull it up. I'll tell you what I think is actually gonna go. Like, I think we're gonna have a lot of turnover this season.
I was actually literally doing that before you joined. I was actually doing that as well. So here we'll go through it. Okay, YG thoughts on that.
Let's go through it, right? Like,
so this is the thing. Let's not. We won't do this thing where like who we want to leave. We'll do this
exactly.
Who we think realistically.
Who we think?
Like realistically, these bastards.
So I said this. Look. I don't think any of the goalkeepers leave. As much as I want Onana to go and all that type of stuff. The reason why I say this is just because I think our club needs to like the goalkeeper is a very big position. We do also need to prioritize, but we have much bigger problems. Much bigger problems in terms of like scoring goals, our attack, our midfield, all of that type of stuff. And like the if you can fix we concede goals like every single game, right? It needs to come to a point. Like how we were in, how Liverpool were under Brendan Rodgers the year that they challenged. They would leak a lot of goals too, but guess what they do? They had a great attack with Suarez, this insane player that they had at that time. They just outscore teams. There were a lot of games that they would concede like 2 to 3 goals, but they'd end up winning those games like 5-2, 5-3.
Bro, you score 4, we score 5.
Yeah, you score 4, we score 5. Simple as that. Like currently with what our situation is, we need to be doing shit like that. So me personally, I don't think we get rid of any goalkeepers. But what do you guys think?
I agree.
Yeah.
We don't.
Well,
fuck that fucking player.
Who?
No. I can't say what I want to say. Fuck him. You know what? I'm just going to keep it.
Don't get it.
Racismo, no?
Don't get
racismo. I was going to say no comment.
No comment. All right.
No comment.
Okay. We'll go through center backs real quick. Lindelof is gone. He's not extending his contract. He's gone. He's not going to sign his new contract. Mazraoui, Dilic, no question. They're not going to go. Don't even want them to go. This one right here. What do you guys think about this one?
Fuck that Slavic, man. He should have been gone 7 years ago.
Hey, I have a different opinion, I have a different opinion.
I don't think he leaves either, bro. I don't think he leaves.
I don't think he should leave.
I don't think the club gets rid of him. You don't think he should leave? Go on, Taz.
No, he's had a good season, bro.
Yeah,
he's in Europe. He was good, bro. Like fuck. I used to hate Maguire more than anyone, bro.
Good in Europe.
Yo, bro. Like y'all could go back and watch the streams, bro. Receipts are on the internet. I fucking hated Maguire.
Okay, bro, but this is the thing too, though.
He's been good. We can't. I'm just the only reason I'm saying it. I'm not using any money we have, to spend on another center back. I'm sorry. Just Maguire as 5th, 6th choice is fine. Bro, he's coming on. He was only playing Europa because De Ligt was injured, Lissandro was injured, and Euro was injured.
Yeah.
That's why. That's the only reason he was playing, bro.
Yeah.
Like, and he was doing fine. Let's not act like he was playing bad or he was the reason we're conceding, bro. As a 6th choice center back, Maguire is fine. We don't really need to exactly with the goalkeeper, right?
How much
we don't need to invest our resources in another center back.
He's probably over 100K, like for sure. Maguire's easily over 100K. I might even say like
he's 150. He's 150.
150. Yeah, fuck all of that. If he wants to be a 6th play center back, lower that wage bill.
But it'll cost more in totality to replace him.
I hear it, but
that's the reason. You just wait another year when you're better. Because you have Heaven, a whole season of Aiden Heaven, a whole season of Euro, another season of Mazraoui, then you replace him when you have less needs. Feel me?
I hear it.
And we're also forgetting about this guy Lisandro Martinez. Like he's been injured.
Yeah, but he's injured. He's like Luke Shaw, bro. He's just becoming Luke Shaw. Like it is what it is.
With Harry Maguire, like, look, I think we should get him gone. Like, he's not good enough. Financially, I get the whole thing of, like, maybe why we would want to keep him. I just don't see him being part of plans next season that much. I just feel like he was featured a lot right now because of injuries. That's the only reason why I think he's good. He's like probably being featured right now because De Ligt is going to be that center back. Like, he's the one who's going to play in that center back position. Left center back, whether he wants to play Martinez, I think he should obviously play Euro. And Heaven's going to be in there too. So it's like, if that's what we're going to go with, I just don't see him being around that much.
That's not the best
plus,
three.
Also, think about this way too. Think about this too, Taza. We're going to be playing one game a season, like one game a week. Yeah. We're not in no like European competition.
Yeah, shit. We're not.
I agree.
We're not even in any
but you know what? That's not our best back three, though.
You don't think so?
What's our best back three?
What do you think is our best back three? Yeah, go on.
Euro is center back. Mazraoui is a right center back. Heaven is a left center back.
Okay, so yeah, I totally forgot about Mazraoui too. So again, it's just further to my point. I just don't see him being part of plans. Like I genuinely don't. Yeah. I just don't think he's. And again, it's like if we were playing in the Europa League and we were like in the Champions League or whatever, even in the fucking Conference League, it makes sense that Maguire maybe might feature in those type of games just because of like squad depth and all that type of stuff. But we're playing one game a week. We're only competing for FA Cup and Carabao Cups and all that type of shit. So it's like. He's gonna have this thing where he's gonna have to pick his best 11 going into every single game. I just don't see Maguire being part of that best 11, and that's that. So it's like for me, it's like if he's not gonna be playing, get rid of him. Like he's literally just not going to be playing. But cheeky balled on the wing. There are things fans say just to justify keeping one player. Example out of like 50 bad. Maguire hasn't been bad this season. This is the thing though. Like some fans like want to praise him for being on the wing when he's a fucking center back. Like that's what I'm trying to say. Not even for his like defensive abilities and all that type of stuff.
I hear.
You see with Maguire, I have this issue when he plays center back. I can't stand it. It is
a bozo, bro. Low key. He's like
hold on. Go on.
It's
a whole 5 back. It's never gonna become a 3 back with him central center back. I'll explain why. Because when he plays central center back, he drops like 15 yards deeper.
Yeah, he does.
What a natural center back should be. If you want a sweeper, cool, that's your guy. But what the fuck is that gonna do? This guy's gonna be deeper, and then you're fucked. That's when your fullbacks have to come all the way back instead of winning it high up. That's the whole thing I have against him. I can't stand how deep he goes when he plays center back. With De Ligt, you can see the difference because he gets nice and tight. Pause.
Right
up to the striker.
Pause. Yeah. Pause,
hey yo.
Right up to the striker.
Yeah.
No space to breathe. And that's how it should be.
Oh my god, bro. Pause.
No space to breathe is crazy.
this guy.
I get what you're saying, though. I get what you're saying.
Haram behavior, man.
I get what you're saying. Yeah. I get what you're saying, bro.
Like, I can't stand it. And if I see
another
that
thing that pissed me off, and I just don't want to see this. Like another thing that pissed me off that I don't want to see this is the fucking manager. The manager's tactics at the end of the final was put Maguire up front. Like what? What?
Inshallah, and put him up top.
Put him up top and just spam balls and like spam crosses into the box and just hope that Maguire is there. Like, no, bro. Like,
inshallah, bro.
And you know what the crazy thing is? I actually see. You know what? I can see this happening next season too, bro.
It's gonna happen next season.
He's not gonna play him as a center. Like, he's not gonna start him as a center back. What he's gonna do is he's gonna bring him on at the end of the game and just have him being like an aerial threat in the box for corners and set pieces. Like, I can actually see him doing this, and that might be one of the reasons why he ends up staying. Like, genuinely, that might actually be one of the reasons why he ends up staying. But cool, let's move on with the rest of the squad too. With Sandro Martinez,
Maguire would be top. He'd be fucking top for low block, Maguire. If you're on a low block, that's your guy.
Yeah, I hear you. Martinez, what do we think about Martinez? There's been a lot of things where people have been saying that we should probably get rid of him because just looking at his injury record, looking at just a little bit of his performances and stuff, I thought he's very decent to be.
Here's the thing, right? Here's my overall thing with these defenders in general and replacing defenders. Bro, we can't score goals. We have no good attackers. Mm-hmm. I don't care to keep all of this whole defense, even Lindelof, if it means we have like 7 new attackers / midfielders. Bro, we can't we have to get we have nothing up top. We have literally nothing. Ahmad and that's it. Like, period. End of story. And we might actually not even unrealistically, realistically, we might get rid of all of our attackers.
We could. They're all linked. Bar Ahmad. They're all linked to leave. Every single one. Like, Rashford's on loan, he's going to leave. Anthony's on loan, he's going to leave. Sancho's going to come back, he's going to leave. He doesn't want to be at this club with all the shit that he said. Hoyland, I heard, is being linked to Serie A. Like, Inter,
he's
Juventus
gone too.
Have been linked.
We're not keeping Hoyland. Xerxes, that's it. Xerxes is the only one not linked. Ahmad and Xerxes, that's it.
Yeah.
Bro, that's the whole thing. Like, yes, he can become the new Shaw. I think he already is. Like, this guy's just fucking injured. When he plays, he's decent, but
you can come by him, bro. You can take him, bro.
Generally, you see with Lissandro,
40 million.
You see with Lissandro, when Aiden Heaven come in, the best thing Lissandro Martinez was doing is playing out. Give that ball to Lissandro Martinez anyway, he'll get you out of that situation. But when Aiden Heaven come on, I didn't notice Martinez was gone. I genuinely forgot about Martinez.
Yeah.
Like, when Aiden Heaven come in, I thought he was a senior centre back already. The kid's so good on the ball. I'm like, this is ridiculous for how old is he? 18, 19?
Yeah.
YG, I made the shout to you earlier, and I'm telling you, bro. I just let me cook. Just let me cook. Let Aiden have him play as a DM one time. Just try it. Trust, bro. I'm telling you, because I think at Arsenal, when he was at Arsenal, when he's playing for their U team and stuff, he was tried at the DM, and there were times where he was playing.
But the thing
is, do you remember how people used to say this about Lissandro as well? When Lissandro was at Ajax, when he was playing as a center back and he was playing as a DM, he was playing as a 6. I see it, bro. Because you see how Lissandro Martinez, sometimes he pings those balls and all that type of stuff. Like, the goals that we scored, all those type of things. I'm just saying, look, just give it a shot. I think it's a shout. I definitely think
this is how you change a free back.
I don't disagree.
Because he's good on the ball, and I'm saying that because he's good on the ball. The way that he does, when he is, and go on, YG.
To change from a 5-back to a 3-back, you keep him centre back. You wanted to keep us a 3-back, keep him centre back. I'm telling you, having that extra cover, knowing he's that guy, you can give the ball to him. The wing backs can push higher, no? Putting him in DM, we have to put some bozo in centre back. You can't probably play out as good as him. There's no point of changing that.
Yeah, the thing is,
having
him there is out of need anyway.
Yeah. Of course. Let's say if we do just realistic, and I'm not saying we should do this and I'm concrete on this or whatever. I think he should be playing as a center back. But just to your comment right here, YG, we have Euro who can play as on the left side. We have De Ligt who can play as central. We have Mazraoui who can play on the right. So that does allow us to put someone like Aiden Heaven in the DM if needed. Now, I'm not saying I don't think it's
one of them's gone.
Thing too. But it's just we could in that type of situation because I feel like we have enough coverage. Going back to Taz's point, I think we have enough center backs currently at this moment through the youth, through the current players that we do have, where it's not a priority for us to go out there and get a center back. So we have all these different options that we could do, and that's really it. It's I want the manager to try some of these options, bro. Instead of going with just the same thing again and again and again, rinse and repeat of just the same shit. And also, one thing he needs to stop doing is playing defensive 5-backs. Your wing backs need to be attackers, bro. They need to be wingers. He had a pet, what's his name? Giovanni Quenda at Sporting, right? That guy's not a wing back. He's a winger. Like Chelsea are going to sign him and probably play him as a winger. He's gone to Chelsea, right? They're going to sign him and probably play him as a winger. And you can kind of see like what he was trying to do at Sporting with those wingbacks. They're attacking wingbacks. Just wingbacks in general need to be attacking because they're always bombing up and off the pitch. They have to add to that attack. Dorgu, I thought in the Europa League final, bar his mistake or whatever, I thought he was actually doing that. Like he was running up and down the pitch. Maguire was looking to ping him the ball every single time. Adding width, they were basically hugging the touchline and just waiting for the ball there. And the thing with him is like his end product. He's so raw as a talent. Like he still has a lot to learn and all those type of things. But that's the approach that I think Ruben needs to have going into next season. Is we can't have defensive wing backs run. That's why I think we struggle so much going forward and in attack, where Ahmad is the only one who's getting isolated every single time, and our wing backs are not there to really help him out. There are times where, remember earlier on in the season when Mazraoui was playing as a wing back alongside Ahmad, maybe when Ahmad was in that 10, you could see that partnership between both of them. Mazraoui can ping balls into the cross. Remember when Ten Hag played him as a 10? It's like, yo, I actually see why. Because I see why you actually tried to play him as a 10, because he has like that attacking quality in that final third. And it's like, I think that's what we need to go with, bro. The thing with Mazraoui obviously is his pace. Like he can't keep going up and down the pitch. He ends up getting, he'll get subbed off or whatever. But I think that's the approach that we need to have, bro. Like we need to have attacking fullbacks, and then you make your back three solid in terms of defense. Like you make that solid. So anyways, we'll move on because I do have to close out in a little bit. But the rest of these guys, Malacia is going for sure. He's going to leave.
He's gone.
Dorgu's going to stay. Euro's going to stay untouchable. Diogo Dalot, I think he's going to stay too because
he's fucking untouchable. You want someone untouchable? That's your guy, bro. That is your guy, Carl.
Like explain, the best example to give you guys of why he's untouchable is that he got brought on. He was injured for however long, like a couple of weeks. He got brought on before Mainu, who's been fit this whole fucking time. Like he got brought on in the Europa League final before Mainu. And we're bringing on Diogo Dalot in the last couple of minutes to fucking get a goal. And he takes off Mazraoui. Like, this is what I'm talking about. Like, it's just shit like this. And he's not going to drop. He hasn't dropped him from any of the games, to be honest. When Dorgu first joined our club, he played him Dalot. Yeah. He played him on the right-hand side, and he played Dalot on the left. Like, he accommodated Dalot in that situation. So it's like, bro, he's not going to.
You see with that situation, I think because we already played Dalot there, where he's playing anyways. That's why I think he tried it. And he tried that inverted thing, innit? He wanted to see how an overload will look. That's what I assumed when I watched that game. That's the first impression I got from that.
Yeah. Luke Shaw, do you guys think he could realistically leave?
Yeah, give him a raise. Fuck it. Give him a Nah, I'm joking. Nah, he has to get him gone. He has to go now.
I don't think he'll go, though.
Do you think he'll go, though, YG? Do you think he'll go?
Not necessarily. If he's starting in the Europa League final over some players, Aiden Heaven, was it? And I forgot who else we had to send back there. I think he's going to stay. Yeah, that's the only issue.
And it's like, I think because he played as a center back in the final, right? Mm-hmm. If De Ligt was there, I don't think he starts. Like, I genuinely don't think he. Like, if De Ligt was fit, I don't think he plays. And it's one of those things again where it's like I feel like he was being featured because of, well, I guess whatever the manager, if it's experience or all those type of things, but also just because of the injury thing that we had. So I don't know. It's a tough one, but again, if he ends up staying, I just don't see him getting any game time next season either. Like I just think he's not part of. He's just not part of our defense or back five and all those type of things. But cool. Aiden Heaven, untouchable. Yeah. Johnny Evans, like he's definitely gonna go. Yeah. Harry Amas, he's been integrated into the team this season, so I think he's gonna be part of plans next season for sure.
Yeah. Give him time to develop.
Give him time to develop because from what I've seen so far, I thought at the start of the season he wasn't ready because I think we saw him in preseason.
He was not good in preseason.
He was not good in preseason, but then the games that obviously, our season was shit in the Premier League and all that type of stuff. So you can cut some players. It's kind of like, okay, we're going out there to see what talent these guys have because it's not like we're going out there to get results. But I think it's cool that he's been integrated into the team and he just needs to
what?
He was good against Sociedad, bro. At OT, he was good. I thought he was
had a few good crosses on him. He has a good good cross on him. If Højlund, the fucking bum, knew where he was standing, maybe he would have got a few goals.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, a League One striker would have loved some of them chances.
True.
I must play.
I would have loved some of them chances. Fuck.
That's all for real.
Maybe it was the Wolves game. Yeah, the Wolves game.
Same thing. I just don't think. Yeah, Fredrickson just got integrated into the squad. There's no way he goes anywhere.
He likes to make a positive pass, which I like about him. He likes to break the lines.
Midfield. We'll do the midfield real quick. I'm just gonna be honest, guys. He's not going anywhere either.
He's not going anywhere.
Yeah, he's never going. He's never going.
This is his guy. This is also Ruben Amorim's guy, bro. That fucking weird ass shit that he be saying. I can see it in his eyes and all that type of shit. Like, what? Fuck off. Like, genuinely, bro. Yeah. He's not going nowhere. He's not going nowhere. Yeah. This one, I've been saying this. It's gonna come down to Ineos versus Ruben Amorim. Ineos need to pull the plug. They need to just do this deal. Get him gone. 100 million is a no fucking brainer for a 31-year-old. No one else is gonna buy him for this money. We can use.
Hey, we want that shit cash too.
Yeah, we want that shit cash. Straight up, no installments.
Of the finest British pounds.
Cash. Facts, bro.
Straight cash, bro. Pull up, man. Break the bank.
I want a couple
Brinks trunks, bro. Fuck.
For real, bro. We need to leave Saudi with them duffel bags. Like, that's what I'm saying. We got to leave with them duffel bags. So I genuinely think this is a possibility. He can actually.
Yeah, no. I think if gun to my head, if I had to make a prediction, he stays or goes. I think he goes. Because it's especially for him as well. Like, bro, no top European clubs in for him.
Big up, bro.
So there's no point that. And United's not going anywhere in the next 3-4 years. So he's not going to be competing for anything. He's just here to make money and play in the Premier League. Might as well just go make money in Saudi and make a fuck ton more.
Yeah, 100%. So
it just makes sense.
I seen like the contract that they were offering him, or like what I've heard apparently is like crazy, bro. 600K a week.
700K, bro. 700K.
700K a week. Yeah, 700K a week, and it was about to be an insane sign-on bonus or something, bro.
65 million a year. 60. So his whole contract for his 3 years there.
3 years.
200 million.
Fuck, man. Fuck. Like, yo, Saudi. Come on, man. Saudi. I am from Saudi. The resources here are saying that he has a release clause 60 million.
No, it's not. It's cap.
Yeah. No. I think you might be right or whatever, but I think not. Like, I think he's gonna go for that, probably that amount.
The 100 million, bro. The reports already came out. Like, what do you mean release clause?
Yeah.
They're literally offering United and Bruno a 300 million package. 100 million goes to us. That's it.
Yeah. Now facts. Cool. Christian Eriksen, he's leaving too. They're not extending his contract, so he's becoming a free agent, basically. Casemiro, I don't think he leaves. To be honest,
no, I don't think.
I think the manager's done a U-turn on Casemiro for sure. Like, obviously, he was a little exiled from the team in the beginning, and then the manager himself came out and said that he was wrong about it and that he should have been playing Casemiro and all that type of stuff. So, yeah, it's just one of those things where cool. He's staying. I think he should stay. To be honest, like. Jimmy Carragher was absolutely waffling. The football hasn't left this guy yet, bro. It hasn't. Just all depends on like who we do partner him with. If we do end up playing him in that team.
He just got to play one game a week. That's it.
Yeah, true. We just got to play one game a week.
Which we literally
have. Yeah, which we literally have. So
yeah.
Manuel Ugarte.
That pisses me off how we signed him instead of
you know how there's this thing people do, keep or sell. Like I wish there was an option like execute, like or kill. Or something like this. That's what
trade deal for João Neves. Go back in the past, get João Neves instead of him.
Oh my god, bro! This guy is
like gun to your head. Would you say you
bad?
Was selling? I would say just shoot me, bro, because I'm fucking tired of this guy. Like I can't believe we funded this PSG midfield. We did this. We funded this PSG midfield right now. This bad boy midfield that's about to probably, I don't know, probably win this Champions League. We done this.
Dominate for the next however many years.
And you know the craziest thing is Ruben Amorim sold him at Sporting as well. He didn't keep him like at Sporting. He got rid of him at Sporting. So it's like, yeah, bro. Well, he's not gonna go though. That's the thing. He's not gonna leave. I don't think we end up selling him. He's not gonna leave. So maybe next season.
Because he's still on loan. I'm pretty sure because it's a loan with obligation. I wish we could do the whole Sancho thing. What Chelsea's trying to do with Sancho and get out of the obligation or something. I wish there was something like that. I wish.
Yeah. 100%. Sorry, I was just replying to someone. Cool. Kobbie Mainoo. This one scares me, bro. Like genuinely, this one scares me.
He won't go.
It scares me, bro. It genuinely does. Like that treatment that he gave him in that final is actually like very, very concerning. Now, again, it's gonna come down to the same thing I was talking about, Bruno. It has to be Ineos versus Ruben Amorim. Ineos have to try to keep him because of just he's come through our youth system, Manc born and bred. All that type of stuff. It's someone we can build on in the future. I think obviously like he himself also needs to improve as a player. Like he's not been good in games where he has started. And whether people want to say like he's not playing in the right positions, all that type of stuff, I get it. And the players around him, all that type of stuff, I get it. But the season that he had before this to comparing to the season that he had just now, it's been like miles off, days off. So it's like It's going to come down to that. It's Ineos versus Ruben Amorim yet again, and I think Ineos have to be cutthroat in some of those decisions. Do not give managers all that power, bro, because we did that to Ten Hag, and look at the squad that he made for us. The squad that he constructed for us, just look at it. These are the squad that he constructed for us. We're telling a year later that we want all of them gone, like pretty much every single one. So it's one of those type of things where, like, yeah, we need to be cutthroat in decisions like this, and Manu needs to say 100%, like he needs to say, bro. Collier not going anywhere.
My God.
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna lie. This guy, I don't even know too much about him, but I probably reckon he's just gonna go out on loan again.
Man, he used to be so good, bro. I thought he was gonna be him, bro. Coming out of the academy, I thought he was gonna be him, but yeah.
Collier definitely needs a role.
Yeah. And I think he should get more game time too. The times where I have seen him play, he actually has been playing well. Exactly.
Oh man.
Cool. Let's go to our front. Our attackers. This is gonna be fun. Gone. I think he's gonna go.
Gone.
If he doesn't go, I'm gone. I'm jumping off.
I'm gone.
He's
not gone. I'm gone. That's hella funny. But no, he's actually been linked. Like I've been hearing a lot of links of Syria specifically, and good. Go back to the league that you fucking came from.
Juve, bro. Juve want him.
Yeah, Juve do want him.
Fuck him off, man. Stop him sliding. Fucking ball.
10,
lost, man.
15, 20. I don't give a fuck. Take him for how you name the price. Any team in Syria, you name the price. Genuinely, just name the price, and we'll give it to you. Blank check. Oh, not blank check, but yeah, you just name the price, and we'll give it to you.
Fucking terminate his contract. Fuck it.
Yeah, actually, we should fucking terminate this guy's contract, bro. This guy's gone 100%. Don't like him.
Yeah, he's at Barca.
He's probably gonna go to Barca. Yeah, because Barca got rid of Ansu Fati today. He's going to Monaco, so I think that's perfect for them to try to get someone like Marcus Rashford.
Or I reckon I have a feeling he'll go Arsenal or something.
Hey, he can go, bro.
Nah, he won't go. He won't go. He wants Barca. He wants Spain.
I think he, from where he is, like as a person, obviously, like I don't think end of the day, like people can do whatever the fuck they want, but I just feel like he's gonna somehow be a little respectful to the club, and he's not gonna.
Bro. He is gonna be respect, bro.
He's gonna be.
I like Rashford on the pitch. It is what it is, bro. But I can never question Rashford off the pitch, bro. Like I'll never be one of those like guys, bro. He loves the club. Like he's just inconsistent on the pitch, but like he loves the club. Like
for sure.
Mank-born, he is literally like. He's the definition of Mank-born and bred. Like the shit he does, bro. Like he's a good guy, bro. He's just not. It just doesn't work with us. Yeah. He gave us some good seasons, bro. He's been a good servant to the club, bro. Like not all academy players are gonna end up being class of '92, bro. Like at the end of the day, he's been a good servant to the club. He's like from like 2017 to 2021, he was scoring 15 goals a Premier League season, bro. And 2022-23 for Ten Hag's first season, he got like 30-something goals throughout. Like,
I don't know what he was on that season, bro. I genuinely still to this day, I don't know what this guy was on, bro. Remember after the World Cup? It was after the World Cup where this guy was going on a madness. Bro.
And he just came back. I remember that Burnley game. Boom.
Burnley game, like there was the Wolves game where he scored the winner against Leeds. He was scoring.
The winner.
So many games, bro.
Like, that Wolves goal was crazy. I remember when he came on angry. He came on angry.
Yeah, because he was late to the meeting.
Yeah, like think about it, bro. He scored against Arsenal at home twice. He scored away, crazy goal away at the.
He scored Liverpool
against Liverpool at home. He scored against Man City at home.
City
he scored
at
against
home.
Bro, he was scoring against like damn near fucking everyone, and it's just crazy how he went.
What about Tottenham? He scored.
Tottenham away. He scored.
When that injury come,
he
went downhill, man. When that injury come, I don't
Chelsea, what happened? Chelsea at home, he scored too.
Chelsea at home, he scored too. Yeah,
remember we beat them like 5-1 or something.
4 or 5. I think it was like 4-1. Yeah, 4-1. Yeah, mad though, bro. Like, genuinely, now that I'm thinking about it, like that's actually crazy. Now that I'm thinking.
Which one was the Jorginho game?
Which what? Oh, he scored against Barca away too. Don't forget that.
Yeah,
Barca away.
Yeah, Barca away. He scored 2 goals.
That game as well.
He scored 2 goals.
Scored 2 goals. Fucking hell, man. Fucking hell.
He had some big goals. Remember the Betis
big performances. Yeah, Betis.
Away, he scored that banger.
Away. We literally just won 1-0, and he was the guy who scored in that game. There's so many games. Yeah, this guy was actually scoring goals left and right, bro. It was insane.
They were saying Rashford Ballon d'Or. Is he the most informed player in the world? That's
those Mbappe talks came up again, bro. Literally, those Mbappe talks came up again.
It's peak, man. It's peak. When that injury come, he went down a cliff, man.
Yeah,
That
man,
injury
he
comes.
did. That
It's
injury
because,
is
bro,
really
he was a
fucked up.
really good talent and he was a really good player for us. But, bro, that Ollie just ran him to the ground, bro. Played
I
him every
also
week.
think that after
His
that
shoulder
season,
and back just got fucked.
God, yeah, absolutely fucked. And I also think after that season, the season that we were just talking about, we gave him that big contract, that like
Yeah, yeah.
275 to 300K contract. And I think, I don't know, maybe he got a little too comfortable at the club or whatever after getting his bag. But yeah, he just went like last season was just crazy, bro. Like for real, it was just a shadow of the performances that he had.
At the end of the day, you look at it like this, bro. He's a good servant to the club, good player for the club. The number 10 shirt, I think, is still crazy to the day because, to be honest, no one since Wayne Rooney deserved it. Not even like no single player we've had since Rooney that's deserved that shirt. I don't care who it is.
Same thing with the number 7.
He's gonna go exactly right, but 40 million he's gonna give us. That's pure profit. Like it is, bro. It is what it is, and we get his 375K wages off our books. It's a good deal, bro. Just thank you for your service. Have fun in Barca. That's all.
Listen,
it's not like Garnacho where fuck you. I hope you die. Like that's not that. Like it's not that. It's just Rashford's like thank you for the service.
Thank you for the service, and yeah, it just didn't work out, and we both go our separate ways type shit. Like it is what it is. Cool. Joshua Xerxes not going nowhere. 100%. He's part of the plans. Ahmad, no doubt. Don't even have to go to him, to be honest. Garnacho, you can fuck off. You are gonna fuck off.
Gone.
Yeah, like he's gone. He's genuinely gone, and I'm happy that he told him in front of the whole squad. He told him fuck off. Like genuinely. I think that's also a way to set up like an example to the rest of the players too. But it just doesn't make sense because there are a lot of other bums in that meeting as well, and he didn't say anything about those guys. Or who knows? Maybe he did. Maybe he did say something about those guys.
But Garnacho also came out public, so he had to go public.
He had to respond. Yeah, he had to respond.
Yeah, that's why.
Anthony's gone after the year that he's having right now. Potentially, I hope he becomes a Conference League champion as well. But yeah, he's definitely gonna go after that. Ethan Wheatley, honestly, don't know too much about him. I could just see him going on a loan again. Yeah, don't care, to be honest. Cheeto, I don't see him going anywhere. Although it also is a little bit concerning for him too, how he just doesn't get selected in games, bro. Like he just doesn't play. Like generally, he just doesn't play. And he was not getting selected in games that just didn't even matter, like one of those type of things. But we'll see. We'll see about him. And Jadon Sancho is going to leave too. There's no way that he's part of any type of plan. So let's just really quickly go through all these guys. And I said this before. Let's just hypothetically say at most, everyone bar Bruno goes for 30 million, right? So 30, 30, 30. That's 90 right there. 30. That's 120. Who else did we say? Bruno was, let's just say 100. So how much? What's that?
220.
220.
Now let's do it right, bro. Let's do it right. Go back down. Okay. Let's be realistic.
We'll do it right. Okay.
Sancho, we know it's 25 million. That's the actual thing. 25 million. Okay. Boom.
25 million.
Next.
Anthony.
He's 35 million.
35 million. That's 60.
35. 60. Garnacho is gonna be 50 million.
I think he probably will too.
Let's do 40. Let's do 40, right?
Let's just do 40.
40, 100.
Yeah.
Cool? All right, let's go next. Rashford. Rashford's 40.
40. Cool.
40 and Højlund, we'll do 30 just to be safe.
Yeah. 30. Okay.
That's fair. 40, that's 170.
170. Cool. 170. Now we have Bruno, his 100. 270.
Go. Keep going. And let's just say we saw no defenders. Bro,
we'll put Malacia in there, but we only got him for like 12. So I think he's probably gonna go for 10. I'll just say 10. Like
270. 10. Like we'll do 275. Yeah. Fuck it. 5 million. We'll go as conservative as possible, bro. Yeah. We're selling for 275 million.
275 million.
Bro, that's gonna be also, at least half of its pure profit.
Also, Greenwood has a 50% sell-on clause in his contract. He's gonna want to go to a big club after the season that he's had. So whoever goes and pays big money for him, we get 50% of that as well. So
at least 30 million. He's gonna go for at least 60.
At least, I would say let's just even do benefit of the doubt 50. Let's just do 50 as benefit of the doubt. That's an extra 25 million. 25. We're almost at 300. We're actually
we are at 20. It was at 275. Now it's at 300 million, bro.
There we go.
Sales 300 million. Are we like what? Bro, we can if we do it right, bro. Like 300 million. Let's not even do that because PSR pure profit allows you to spend 3 times of what you sell in terms of profit. Yeah. So let's not even do that. Let's just say we sell for 300, we buy for 300. Let's just do that. Cunha is what, 60 million? 50 million? What is he?
62 million. Yeah.
62 million, right? and Delap. Let's just say Cunha and Delap is 100 million combined. Okay? Turkey, 25 million. That's 125 million. You have like a brand new attack right there. Boom. You get a midfield partner from Mainu, another 35. That's what, 160. You still have 140 million to spend, and you just got 4 new starters.
Yeah, true.
Like, bro, we can do so much. We can do
there's something
so much.
There's something on Alvaro Fernandez too. Is it a sell-on clause or is it a buyback?
Yeah, it
clause?
is. It's a sell-on and a buyback. It's both.
And a buyback. Okay, so there's that too. So if need be, if we want to get him back, which by the way, I wouldn't mind him back at the club because for Benfica this year he actually played really, really well. And I remember watching him against Barcelona in the Champions League, and he was cooking. Like he was actually cooking against Barcelona. So whether someone buys him for a big amount of money, I don't know about that, but buyback clause is there. Like we have all these different options. Literally, it just comes down to Ineos fucking being competent. Like actually do your job, bro. Like we need to reset this whole club. We need to reset this whole squad, and you can 300 million, like we just said, in like profit in terms of just selling players. Like come on, bro. It's a no-brainer. It's literally a no-brainer. And then you got all these other deals like that we can just add in. We're gonna hear about all those things too. It's like come on. Delap's a 30 million release clause. Cherky's a 25 million release clause. These are no-brainers, and like these guys come into our team and actually make us not significantly better, but much, much better than what we are right now. Like much, much better in terms of our attack, all that type of stuff.
Fernandez, so Alvaro Fernandez is 50% buyback clause.
50% buyback clause.
No,
sell-on clause.
50% sell-on, 19 million buyback.
Bro, that's what I'm saying, man.
But fuck the buyback, right? Let him go to Madrid, all that, right? That's cool. 50 million, another 50% of that, bro. Like that's just money on money. And this is my dream, bro. This is my dream front three.
Please, but it's just like we can't fuck this up, bro. Like we can't fuck this up. Imagine we get all this money and then we get shit signings after that too. Like we can't fuck this up, dude. We can't fuck this up,
bro. Just please get me Osimhen, Cunha, and Ahmad. Just one day in my life, I just want to see that front three. Like, is it that hard to ask? Or fuck it, play Turkey as right 10, play Ahmad right wing back. Like I want to see that team, bro. I want to see that team.
Nah, I hear you, bro. I hear you. But yeah, look, chat. This is pretty much what we wanted to discuss today. We obviously the big news was about Garnacho, and I couldn't be more happier. Like there is some light at the end of the tunnel for sure. Facts. And it was this was needed. And I honestly think this was gonna happen. Like after the shit show of a season that we had, I know some of these guys who've been a major part of why we've been this shit is one of the reasons why like we're hearing all these reports. And it's good. I hope to be on more shows. Just like how this is news that Garnacho has been told to leave, I hope this is the same thing for Bruno. And we'll be back here again. Same panel. We'll be back here again talking about the same shit. Same thing for Højlund. All of these guys, bro. Like it's actually peak time for us right now, bro. Like as a club. Like I've been saying this. This summer transfer window can make or break the next 4 to 5 years for us. Because the last 4 to 5 years for us was a lot to do with this squad. And now we're looking to get rid of most of these players in this squad and in this process or whatever people like to call. So this summer transfer window is very, very important. Like very, very important. And it could make or break the next 2-3 years. It could make or break this manager's job. It could. So if he wants to turn things around, as much as, people might disagree whether he wants to be here or not. And I don't really think he should be here. But if he wants to turn things around and, earn his time and, be in 2026, start off that 26-27 season still here, he's got to do a lot of work too. And the club needs to do a lot of work too. And that's just where we go, bro, honestly. But cool. Before we do close out, Taza, obviously, thank you for joining, bro. YG, thank you for joining. Anything you guys want to say before we close out?
Congratulations to Arsenal women's team. They have more UCL heritage than fucking Arsenal, more European heritage than Arsenal. Congratulations to them. Fuck Arsenal men's team.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. Thank you for having me, man.
Of course, bro. Any single time. All you gotta say is just give me the link. You guys already know how it is, man. That's every single time. Taz, the same thing for you, bro.
Yeah, 100%, man. Thank you for having me. I think it was my first time on the channel, so
yeah, bro.
It.
Not the last time, so, for sure.
100%. You already know, 100%. Bro. Hey, I'm gonna say is, bro. I know we've been in a shit. We've had a long season, but you know what they say, bro? The night is the darkest before the dawn. So, hey, man, who knows? This is the darkest it's gonna get, and then we fucking see a new light. If this means that we get rid of guys like Bruno, Sancho, Rashford, Garnacho, and all of them. Like if this is the fucking deal we signed with the devil to get to this, then it is what it is, bro. We might have to do it, bro. Like it is what it is. So hey, let's hope for the best.
Yeah, facts. All right, people. Shout out to everyone in the chat too. Twisted Fate, Lucian, Certified, CP, H, Don C, everyone, man. Cobby, M. Hopefully you don't leave. Everybody else who's been in the chat, stop making sense. All the guys who've been dropping comments and good questions. My bro Eddie was here earlier. All the guys, man. Prime, everyone. So thank you guys for all showing up. Like I said, we are on the road to 1K. We will get there soon. The goal is to try to get there before the start of the next season. So there'll be a lot of content in the summer. I'm going to do a lot of shows in the next upcoming weeks where we're going to have the biggest content creators of all different clubs talk about their review of the season, all that type of stuff. But the content's not going anywhere, people. And you'll see the same panel. All these guys are going to be back on the channel discussing Manchester United throughout the summer, all of that type of stuff. So the content's not going anywhere. Make sure you guys do run up the likes, whether you're watching this back or you're currently watching it right now. Run up the like, subscribe if you haven't already. Let me also know who's live real quick. Let me actually just check myself so that we can go and raid them real quick. And in terms of tomorrow, people, I'm going to be so honest. I ain't watching the game. We plan on playing GTA. So this is to Taza and YG as well. Flawless is trying to run GTA tomorrow during the game. And we're just going to play that. So that's literally what we're going to do. So don't expect a match reaction from me tomorrow. Don't expect any of those type of things tomorrow because I'm not going to lie, people. The season's finished. The season's cooked. The season ended for me Wednesday. And there's just nothing else left. So let me see.
Lee Gunner, bro.
Live real quick. Lee Gunner? Yeah, we'll reach Lee Gunner. No problem. Shout out to Lee Gunner every single time. Let's see. Is there NBA today, Tata? Is the third game? The second game?
Don't think so. Yeah, there is. Yeah, it's game 3.
Okay, game 3. Cool.
Man, fucking Knicks, man. Fucking idiots.
I know, man. Knicks. They cooked. Yo, Siakam yesterday was on a fucking... He was on some crazy shit, bro.
Don't let your boy Halliburton make it to the finals now.
Actually, I'm gonna have a head loss, like big fucking head loss. I'm waiting until Tyrese becomes a playable character on WWE 2K25, so I can just beat the shit out of him. I can literally beat the shit out of him. I will actually do a whole stream. Chat, you guys think I'm joking? I'm not joking. Like I will do a whole stream if he goes to the finals. I'm saying this right now. I'll put myself in full screen, bro. I'm saying this right now. If he goes to the fucking finals, I'm going on WWE 2K25 live stream and just whooping his ass. And guess what? YG's gonna control Tyrese Halliburton. And I'm just gonna absolutely.
Why was me?
Tyrese Halliburton, man. It is what it is. Sorry, YG, but it is what it is, bro. But anyways, cool. Thank you guys all for tuning in. We'll catch you guys in the next one. We'll be back on Monday for Mud Brothers. Trust me, you don't want to miss Mud Brothers because I'm going to get cooked. Spoopy's going to get cooked. M. De Niro's going to be there. The Spurs fan, he's going to absolutely be on an absolute heater. So don't miss that. And keep supporting, keep liking the video, and we'll catch you guys in the next one. As always, Arteta in, bro. Arteta in.
Arteta in.